Alrighty guys, we are heading off to we don't know where. Well, actually, we're heading toward Ellensburg, Washington tonight for our first stop. We don't know where we're going to stay. There is a 24-hour parking lot. There's a harvest host, a couple of harvest hosts there. So we will see what it's like. After that, we're planning to head towards Hell's Canyon. If you don't know what Hell's Canyon is, you should look it up. It's the deepest canyon in the United States. It's on the Oregon, Idaho, Washington border area. So we'll see. We don't know if we're going to get there because of the weather. The weather's nice, but we were reading that sometimes the road that's by Hell's Canyon is closed this time of the year because of snow and the snowpack. So we don't know what it's going to be like out there. If we don't get to Hell's Canyon, then c'est la vie. We are completely winging this trip. We're going to head south from there down to the high desert of Oregon. Depending on time frame, we may or may not try to go into California, Yosemite, and then on the way back from wherever we go, we'll try to swing by Crater Lake in Oregon, which we've never seen, and who knows what in Oregon. But we're planning to be gone for 7 days. It's Friday. We're hoping to get back on next Friday, if nothing comes up. We have some things that are outside of this world, this YouTube world that I'm working on, and may have to change plans. We don't know, but that's the beauty of our van and where we're going is we don't have any plans. So changing plans means what we're going to do that day. So we will show you guys some of the way out there and enjoy the trip. Alright, so we had to make a quick stop. Apparently when I was putting the water lid on, I didn't put it on nicely or all the way till it clicked. And when we're driving and our tank is so full, the water was backsplashing back out. So we had to pull over to the parking area real quick and check that out, and we're good to go. So we will be keeping on going. It's just part of the adventures of going out and doing your thing. Alrighty guys, we made it to Ellensburg a little bit ago. There was a parking area in town with 24-hour parking, but it's right next to a skate park, and it's a really small parking lot. And it is 24-hour parking, so we could park there. But we're members of Harvest Host, so there is a iron. What's it called? Iron.
Overland Group?
No, it's called. I'll look it up. I'll figure it out. The place we're staying at is Iron Horse.
Oh, here. Okay.
It's called the Iron Horse Pub and Tap Room and Brewery, and they have a pizza, like a little food truck pizza place out front. So we got us some breadsticks or knots, so we're gonna call it, and a little carnivore pizza, which is probably gonna be too much food for us, but.
It's good.
We were gonna. When you stay at the Harvest Host, they want you to spend money at the places, and Jen and I don't drink really, so we decided to go ahead and just get the pizza instead of eating our food that we were gonna eat, our chicken salad. But I'm sure we'll eat some of that tomorrow for lunch or snack. I think we might try to go to Palouse Falls tomorrow, and so we're already changing our initial thought of where we're gonna go and when we were gonna go. And I think I found some off-grid campsites out near Palouse Falls, So we may end up staying, you know, remote tomorrow. We'll let you guys know. In the morning, we're going to go back into town and explore a little bit of, excuse me, Ellensburg. There's supposed to be a bakery here that we're going to go check out. Maybe we'll pick up a pastry or something. We'll see. And then we'll take you on. Alrighty, good morning, guys. People, fellow amigos. You can see the day. It's about, I think, let me see. It's like 8 in the morning. Sorry. It's 7:45 in the morning. Our little site here, our harvest host, worked out really well. It got a little noisy on this road here in the morning, but that's all right because it costs $0 to stay here. If you happen to stay here and you like drinking coffee, which Jen and I don't, they even have a little Louis latte right there, which is kind of convenient. Again, it's a little cool this morning. I think it's like 30. So there's a little bit of frost on the grass. I'm bringing the dogs out. You can see here, Gia and Paloma, to go potty real quick. And then what we're gonna do is go to, excuse me, go into town. Sorry. What we're gonna do is go into town and probably try to find a place where we can get some breakfast sausage, since someone forgot to pack it, me or Jen, one of the two of us. And then we're gonna find a park and Vinman's Bakery and maybe get a pastry and make some breakfast at a park and enjoy some time there. Explore a little bit of Ellensburg, and I think we've decided we're gonna head toward Palouse Falls today, and maybe some interesting other detours where we might go our destination. We'll see. It's a lot of traffic, you can see, and like I said, it is what it is. It's you get what you pay for kind of thing. You can see our van over there. Nigel's sitting there. Looks like he's just some work truck parked by the beer factory. Anyways, we'll let you guys see what we're doing next, and we'll catch you later. Alrighty, this goes out to the dudes out there shaving. I hate shaving with the razor forever. I'm 57 years old, and the whole life of shaving has sucked. When I was young, I would try an electric shaver, and it would just make my face red and burn like a mother. Anyone who knows, has that experience, knows how awful that can be. And then with the razor, it would be like one day cut, shave, and then next time I shave, I no cuts and everything is fine. Then the next time, I'm like, it looks like I'm drug my face around the gravel rocks or something. So I finally found the razor, an electric razor that works, and it's on top of that, it's great for the van because I don't need water, I don't need any of that stuff. This is the Braun S9 Pro Plus. Okay, it's got a little side trimmer, sideburn, whatever trimmer, and then the blades. And this thing cuts so good. It's basically like a razor, a straight razor. I mean, razor blades will cut you so good without leaving anything. It's supposed to be able to, excuse me, shave you with like 4 days of rubble, scrubble, or whatever growth. I use it every single day. I never shaved in my entire life every single day. With this, I do. It's just the greatest. It is not cheap. It was on sale for $3.99. That's $399. The kit I came with that was $3.99, and it has a remote little, like a travel kit, and the travel block here is a charger as well, so I can press the power button on the top here and it'll charge the razor. So I'm going to leave it off right now because the razor is fully charged pretty much, and it is awesome. I love that razor. It is the best investment for personal grooming that I have ever made. And if you are in a situation where you hate shaving but you hate being unshaven, and you have issues with your electric razors, electric shavers, or razors cutting you, then grab this Braun S9 Pro Plus. Again, it's not cheap, but you will be very happy for it. The replacement razor tops, I think, are like 50 bucks. I've had it about almost 6 months, maybe. Never had an issue. I'm using it every single day. So I haven't needed to replace my razor yet. I don't know, the blades, I don't know when I will, but I assume if I do, then I'll get them. But so far, it's fantastic. Non-sponsored, just purely out of the goodness of my heart. I want to share how wonderful that thing is and how much it's changed my personal grooming and life satisfaction. And my wife likes it too, because she thinks I'm nice and smooth every day instead of stubbly. All right, one last grooming thing, and that is this. I like to use this Duke Cannon aftershave balm. I just use a little tiny bit, basically the size of a pea, maybe a pea and a half, very small, maybe the size of a peanut, and then I put it on, and it just, while the razor doesn't burn me, it just makes it feel a little bit better, cooler and fresh, and it smells nice. And again, Jen likes the smell, so if she likes it, then I like it. Alrighty guys, so we found, I gotta put my sunglasses on, it's so bright. We found the Kiwanas, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, club park here. Here's what it looks like. You have a bathroom over there, you know, baseball field, blah, 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 playground, nice big trees, some covered area, and a picnic table. So we decided we're gonna go ahead and make some bacon egg breakfast tacos here. I made some tortillas yesterday at home, so we could bring them with us. So we have some homemade tortillas, and we'll show you what we got here in a few minutes. Alrighty, bacon is in. As you can see, obviously, my pan is not quite big enough for 5 pieces of bacon, and I meant to put 4, but they were hiding. Jen and I are a little ways apart. She's up there yelling, talking to me, and I'm over here, and I got noise, and she's got noise, so we can't quite hear each other. Anyways, the bacon is in. We'll get it cooked down. Save some of the fats for the eggs, and we'll chop it up into pieces and make some crispy bacon with eggs tacos. Again, with our homemade tortillas. We'll show you. But do you want to know how you can tell the tortillas are homemade? Not round. Not round. Not round. Almost round. Because they, rolling them out sometimes is a challenge to make them round. So it is what it is. But they're mine, and I made them yesterday, and they're delicious. Okay, this is not how I usually like to warm up tortillas. That is straight on the fire. As you can see, it's on the fire there. But I use my iron skillet here for warming up cooking the eggs. So I don't really have a comal to warm the tortillas up. So you make do. There are the eggs. They're all done. The bacon eggs. All right, woman. How's the taco? Beautiful morning. Made some quick tacos again with our homemade tortillas, bacon, egg. I have cheese. Jen does not like cheese on her tacos, so she's a square, but I'm the cool one with cheese. Anyways, we're after this, I'm not sure what our plans are. If we're gonna just head out toward the Palouse Falls, or if we're going to try to explore the town a little bit, but we'll definitely bring you along. Bring me the ball, Gia.
No.
Gia, bring me the ball. Here. Give me that ball. Come on, bring me the ball. She just wants to get out there and rub around on her ball. She was like, I'm tired of being in the van. I want to do something else. I bring out her ball, and she has a good time. You guys are not going to believe the lie she just said. She just said she's happy to be just with me. Are you kidding me?
Traveling, of course, with you.
All right, so we are in town. We found another 24-hour parking place right here by the Ford dealership in the back. It says 24-hour parking, no long-term parking. Didn't say you couldn't, you know, stealth camp there. So we may or may not stay another day here, depending on what we do today. And if we do, we might just stay there tonight and report back. I'll put it up on iOverlander if we do stay there. That way they'll have someone else with documentation. But it says 24-hour parking, so we'll see. We'll show you guys what we're gonna see. We're just gonna come downtown here in Ellensburg, Washington, little town. I think 18,000 people, Jen said. She looked it up. And then it has, of course, Central Washington University here.
And if they're familiar with Nick, the, what do you call him?
Nick Sentner lives here, and he does his work out of here. He's the geologist on YouTube. He likes to do series, themed series from A to Z, 26 episodes, usually, I think once a year in the fall usually. So it goes to the fall into end of February normally. But last year and then this year, he talked about the Cascade Mountain volcanic arc, which was pretty interesting, pretty cool. So, but yeah, anyways, we'll see what they see here, and if there's anything interesting, we'll share it with you. All right, there's a little sitting park area here on the corner of 4th and Pearl, and we're walking down this way to see what we see. It looks kind of more of the walking area. It's like some restaurants and whatnot. Alrighty, so we're left Ellensburg. We're heading to Palouse Falls, and the destination after Palouse Falls is, we don't know. It's TBD right now. We're gonna probably try to find a campsite around there, or a place to off-grid park the van for the night, because I think we're trying to keep our driving days down to 3-4 hours, the very most 4, but really around 3. And this drive to Palouse is about 2 hours. We're hoping that we'll get to hike around and take some photos and let the dogs run around, and then spend some time trying to find where we're gonna spend the night, and take you along. So we will see how it goes. All right, so we stopped here at this Ginkgo Petrified Forest. We'll try to get some more detail in a second. Ginkgo Petrified Forest State Park Natural Area. So we are here. So the ridge trail is 0.9. So we're gonna go up this way. I think we're just gonna take this route, and we can see as many of these things as possible, and come back this way. So Tree Stone Interpretive Trail is 1.1 mile. So here's a petrified elm tree. Guess they had to protect it. And up here is another one. Another elm. See all the rings and everything in there. Alrighty guys, we ended up at Potholes State Park. I didn't know they had camping available, And here we are. Jen is sweeping. Surprise, surprise. Yes, she's sweeping the picnic table. So it's still early. We're gonna probably have lunch and then we'll probably go exploring. What's nice about this campground is while we have a shower and bathroom, you gotta see Jen sweeping.
Stop.
I think she might get the vacuum cleaner out next and then some wipies. What's nice about this campground is it does have flush toilets and showers. So we may go and hit the shower later tonight instead of using our van shower again, which we have and we can use, but if we don't have to, why? So we will catch you a little bit, see what we're gonna do. Might take Gia to the lake here or the reservoir, and heck, we may build a fire since we're gonna take a shower. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so for any of you future van campers or campers that want to come to Potholes State Park, the bathroom is really nice. The shower is free. It's just push the button, shower. Because, you know, when you're a van, you want to take a shower, use the bathroom. You can use it in your van, but it's better and more convenient if you don't have to use it in there. So you don't have to use up your very limited resources. Alrighty guys, so for lunch is
Chicken salad.
Chicken salad that I made.
Homemade.
I got the chicken from Costco. There's roasted chicken, it's just too cheap not to do it the other way. And then my homemade sourdough sandwich bread that I made. Yes, Jen calls me Betty Crocker quite frequently. And Jen's having a croissant that we picked up from Vinman's today.
Mm-hmm.
So she used her croissant for her chicken salad sandwich. And then we got some yummy, crispy, delicious, tasty Lay's potato chips. That's our late lunch, and then we're gonna go walk around and investigate the park. This is the Pothole Reservoir here at Potholes State Park. I mean, look at it, it's beautiful. This great little gazebo-ish cover with grill right there by the water. Are you kidding me? And look at this beautiful campsite or picnic areas. There you are.
Yeah, I did.
Ice Age Floods viewpoint. Let's go see. Cataclysmic floods to make the dry falls over there. The big ice dam here. Yeah, the sun. It came all down here, so we were probably in this area. Wahula Gap, Wallula Gap, Snake River. So over here, Drumheller Channel is over there. Gap, Frenchman Hills. Imagine the rush of flooding water swirling past at 65 miles an hour. Carved Drumheller Channel in 8-mile wide, 400 feet deep gash across Frenchman Hills east end. Alrighty guys, tonight's dinner is a simple one. We're just having some pan-fried hot dogs, tortillas. Since we ate kind of a late lunch, we just thought we'd do something really simple and knock out some dogs. But these are fancy dogs. These are American Wagyu beef gourmet frankfurters. So that means they're supposed to be good. And it's 5 of them is a pound, so I guess they're just a shade under a quarter pound each. So they should be delicious. Trying to warm up my tortillas a little bit better this time. Last time I did it the chintzy way. This one I'm gonna get a skillet, that way it can kind of retain more heat and warm them up a little bit better. Here's woman, she's posting her adventures. Alrighty guys, dinner's done. We're doing a little walk, take the dogs for a walk, stretch the legs before, and then we're gonna get back, take a shower in the shower place over there, and kick back and relax tonight. maybe watch a little movie, videos. We'll see. But yeah, we're chilling today. We only drove a couple hours, maybe a little under 3. We diverted a few times. Actually, no, not even under 3. We only drove like an hour and a half. We only got from Ellensburg to Potholes State Park, which isn't very far, because it's supposed to be 2 hours and 15 minutes to get to Palouse Falls from Ellensburg, and from here we still have an hour and a half. Granted, we have to go a little detour, but the point is still the same. But we've had a great time, guys. We are calling it a night. We're watching some little golf girls games. We watched a bunch of another movie earlier. Jen's over there getting ready, brush teeth, wash face, all that stuff, and we will catch you in the morning. You gonna say good morning, Gia? Say good morning. Good morning. Paloma. Paloma. So you can see I like to clip the two together. Gia will not go anywhere. Paloma likes to follow her nose and kind of wander. But when she's tied to Gia, it's like she's tied to a tree stump or something, because she ain't moving Gia. I just took Gia in to get her shots, by the way, and she weighs 80 pounds. Doctor said it's perfect. She was 85. And Jen and I only feed her ground beef, chicken. We, buy and cook canned tuna, canned sardines, canned salmon, some canned crab. Every once in a while we'll find something like quail eggs in the, canned quail eggs. We bring those. Cottage cheese. So I think I felt like she was a little bit heavy at 85 pounds. So we trimmed her food back a tiny bit. And she's 80 pounds right now. 80 pounds, she's nice and healthy for a 7-year-old golden. All right, Jan, let me see. Let me see. Say hi. So for today's agenda, we're gonna make some breakfast in a little bit. Jen's getting her face on, as she likes to say it. I told her she didn't have to put her face on, but I told her actually that she's perfectly fine without a face. And then we're going to eat breakfast, head to Palouse Falls, and then from there, it's a big question. And I'll be making breakfast in a little bit. I'm probably not going to film breakfast today, because you guys know we're going to have corned beef hash and eggs. And so you've seen that, been there, done that, and you don't need to do it again. So we'll catch up with you after breakfast, and then we'll let you know what our plans are. Alrighty, so we made it to Palouse Falls. Now we're gonna walk around and see if we can take a picture. Let's look at all that. There, that's the Columbia basalts from the 16 million years ago or so of dumping all the lava down. Here's the waterfall. Wowzer. Alright, so once again, Jens wants me to go crazy and walk on these places that are scary.
Never fear. Yin's here for you.
Great. She can barely pick up my leg. What's she gonna do?
That's true.
And we'll see if I go over there. I'm a big scaredy cat, and these things are high, and there's no fence. Rattlesnake area. There's Jen right yonder. Here is the word. People have died here. Watch your children, watch your dogs. There she is, way up there. Alrighty, so that was Palouse Park, or Palouse Falls State Park. Hope you like some of the vid we got. Babe, what did you think?
Oh my goodness, it was amazing. If you ever get the chance, do it. Come over here. It's spectacular.
It's just like maybe a 2-mile drive on the dirt road at most. There's no camping. It's just day use. There's a pretty big parking area. It's like 3 or 4 levels big. And it's all very walkable. The waterfall is right in the parking area. So basically, you can walk about maybe 20 to 40 yards from the parking lot, the bottom parking lot, and be right overlooking the waterfalls.
Yeah, and we have a lot of picnic tables. I had a great view.
Yeah.
The picnic table I sat on in the Palouse, so that was really nice.
Yeah, and you can see there's an accessible trail. So it's really nice. It's very easy to get to and very easy to see once you're way the heck out here in Washington, Eastern Washington. So we'll see where we go next. Alrighty, everyone. We are staying tonight in Walla Walla at Frog Hollow Farm at a Harvest Host. You can see Jen sitting right there. I'm sitting right here. The dogs are right here relaxing. We had about an hour and a half further to go to La Grande if we were going to go down there. And I felt tired. I've been fighting something under the weather a little bit, which is not very fun, but it is what it is. Let's show you if I can show you the farm here. So the farm is right here. They have a little farm store. Jen bought some cheese because you don't want to partake in helping them out. They have some greenhouses. They also have a petting zoo, which we won't partake in the petting zoo. And we're right next to a river. It's right here. It's a little breezy. It's not like windy, but it's a little breezy. So we're just relaxing right now. It's about 5 o'clock. We're trying to maintain our not driving too long a day so we can do some stuff. But we're kicking back now.
Dogs are happy that we're kicking back.
Yeah, the dogs are happy. Gia's got a ball she's chewing on. I may throw it a little bit later. They said dogs on leash, but maybe I can. She won't run off. Maybe I can throw it a little bit here to give her some leg muscle exercise. And hopefully you guys enjoyed some of that video on the way out here from Palouse. All those swells and lumps in the fields, that's all remnants from the Ice Age floods, when the water came in and just deposited silt in these big mounds. So there's a lot of water. And we'll see what happens. I think we're gonna have our steaks tonight, maybe salad, maybe I'm gonna sear a little polenta. Jen thinks she doesn't want any, but we'll see if I can get her to try it. But once she gets in her head that she doesn't like it,
right,
as soon as she
I think it's the texture for me.
as soon as she puts it in her mouth, she's gonna be like,
I don't know.
even if it is good. So we'll show you guys a little bit later. Alrighty guys, bring that out.
Okay.
Jen's been hiding out cracked pepper. I put regular stuff on the steak. Okay, so I got 2 thin cut ribeyes. They were thin cut from the grocery store. A little bit of this polenta, just plain. I'm gonna season it with salt and I'm gonna pan sear it in the butter. And we got our our side table out today because the breeze is coming pretty good. And this is kind of, it's settling down a little bit, so, but it's still protecting the stove from the fire or the wind. So I'm gonna put this guy on here. It's a good sound. That's a good sound. So we'll make Jen's first. She likes hers well, or a little bit brown, no pink, and I like mine a little less. So we'll cook hers first. And then we'll cook mine while hers is resting. Mine can cook real fast, and I'll cook that polenta in there too. I'll tell you how it cooks. Oh, and Jen's, we also bought a bag salad, a Caesar, a Supreme Magnificent Caesar or something bologna like that. So we're gonna have that for dinner too. Yeah, so it's gonna be good. The steak already smells good. Of course, no smell-o-vision. The dogs are chilling. They're right there. We had a bunch of little treats like duck hearts and stuff like that dried from a little pet store in Coopville that we go, and I gave them a bunch of that to kind of offload them. And yeah, that's it. So we will let you know how the steaks and the polenta come out in a little bit. Probably in this world that fast, but in our world it take maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So we'll and here it is. Steak, polenta, avocado, Caesar salad, steak, soon to be polenta, avocado, Caesar salad.
It's time to eat.
Oh wait, you need to get some better lighting on, woman. There we go.
Time to eat.
All right, time to eat, and we will catch you in a little while. Again, oops. All right, good morning, guys. We made our decision up. I had to figure out timelines and everything, so we ended up deciding not to go out toward the east or the south. We're heading back toward, what's it called? Beacon Rock State Park, back west. Based on the fact that we're trying to only drive about 2 to 3 hours a day. If we go farther east or east, like toward Yellowstone, or south into Oregon, then we start running into a time issue getting back by Friday. So we're heading to Beacon Rock State Park. We're going to be there 2 nights. So we'll take our time getting there today, and then we'll spend the day tomorrow. Hopefully the weather's okay. It's raining like crazy today in eastern Washington. And then we will figure out how we're going to get all the way back home once we get to Beacon Rock and whatnot. So we will take you along today. Alrighty guys, we made it to our campsite at Beacon Rock State Park. Let me give you a little view here. We're kind of high up. We came up pretty high when we climbed. Back this way. It was raining like a mother on the way in, so the place was pretty damp. Got the fire pit, picnic table, and it looks like the bathrooms are over there. Jen wants me to go check it out, see if it's a pit toilet or what. Today we're probably just gonna be here relaxing, and tomorrow we'll probably try to go check out Beacon Rock, which is just that way some, and then we'll take you guys along. All right, so I went down and checked out the bathrooms. Big win, nice regular flush toilets, clean, and they have shower, so free shower. So we won't have to use our shower tonight. We'll get to go down there and use the shower. It's only, I don't know, 20 yards down there, so that's good for us. And yeah, so we're gonna probably make some lunch. I have some pizza from the Ellensburg stop. A couple slices of pizza will warm up. At home, I usually like to warm up pizza in the microwave for a little bit and then finish them off on the hot iron comal where we make the tortillas. So that way the bottom gets crispy and everything. So, because usually if you microwave pizza, the crust becomes terrible. So what we'll do is, in order to combat that, what I've done is microwave it a little bit, like a minute or so, just to get it the real cold chill off if it's in the fridge, and then put it on the hot iron skillet so that way it can kind of cook the bottom, make the crust nice and crispy. And like when it first gets made, it's really delicious way to make or rewarm up your pizza. And then we have a little bit of chicken salad left. I think Jen says she's gonna eat, so we'll catch you in a little while and let you guys know if we do anything fun. Alrighty, good morning everybody. You heard it here first. Jen just said she was gonna put dishes in the sink and wash them later. That might be the first time she ever did that.
Right.
At home or abroad. You'll never see our van sink like this. I might have to wash them out of guilt. So it's the morning time. We're not sure what we're doing today. I think we might go grab some breakfast. It's been raining all night. Surprise, surprise. And the forecast is for more liquid sunshine, let's call it. So we don't know what we're up to. It is beautiful here though when you look around. I mean, it's a lush jungle. You can see where I drug the pine picnic table over. So yeah, we're not sure what we're gonna do today, but we are sure we'll take you along. Alright guys, we had some breakfast. We went to a little place called Natalie's Cafe in Camas. Not sure if that's how you say it. And we might try to do a little bit of this Beacon Rock trail. We're here. But it is raining a lot, so we'll see what we do. Because I don't want to get too wet. Even though I have a rain jacket on, I don't have rain pants. So my pants will get wet.
I will too.
So we'll see. She has it all under control. Alrighty, so the top, if you didn't read that sign, you could pause it. 850 feet up we climbed, and just about, I guess, a little over half a mile, a little over,
Supposed to be 1.8 miles.
a little over 3/4 of a mile. My math is bad right now. If you watched my videos or our videos before, you know that I hate heights. Even with this railing, it starts giving me bad feelings. I don't know why. So it's challenging for me, but Jen has no issues with it. She runs up here like nothing. But if you can get out here, it's a very short hike. It's steep, but it's not excuse me. It's steep, but it's not Pacific Northwest hike steep, meaning a lot of times the trails here are like this. They're very steep and burn you. And this one, it's definitely a casual switchbacks, so it's very doable for pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
But there's lots of exposure, even though there's railing. So we're gonna go back down, and then we'll let you know what we do next. The other thing about the trail is mostly paved, so it's safe. Oops. Hello. And I say paved, I mean it's not dirt. So it's kind of paved, asphalty, but it's not something that you could like take a accessibility device that rolls up. Wouldn't probably do very good. And there's a few places where there's some no paved, but it's just kind of exposed rocks that are all, you know, right there. But there's really no mud on the trail, no dirt on the trail for most all of it. There's a little strip here and there, and then there's obviously the little bridges, the wooden bridges. But as much as it's raining excuse me, and wet, hasn't been really that slippery. Just a couple of rocks here and there were a little bit slippery. And really this is the only part I think that has dirt, that segment, and the very beginning. Alrighty guys, this is gonna wrap it up for us on our tour to Washington, so to speak. I hope you guys enjoyed our place that we went to see, and hopefully we got a little good pictures or video. We just had to head back. It's just raining, so we decided let's just go home, and because we're gonna want to sit in the van. Just can't take the dogs out hardly because the wet, rain, mud, blah blah blah. You guys know the drill. Since we don't live in our van, we can decide let's just go home. So we got about a 4-hour drive or so home. So we're gonna end it here, and hope you guys, if you have any comments about what we've done or where we went and where we should go maybe next. We think we want to do this again maybe on the north part of Washington once the North Cascade Highway opens. Go over the north toward Okanagan, maybe up into Canada, who knows. Anyways, we're gonna close it out here, and we will catch you next time.
Bye guys.